Hello everyone, my name is Karakazik, aka Zik, aka Hunter, aka really whatever you want to call me, I don't really care. And I am about to go on a journey that plenty of people have gone on in their video game lives, that plenty of people have only experienced in the video game lives, and that truthfully there's going to be a bunch of other people doing. So I kind of need to explain why I want you to watch me do it, or why I think you would enjoy it. That journey is, of course, learning a fighting game and trying to establish myself in a fighting game scene. Now, we'll talk about the game in a minute and reasons behind all of that, but I wanted to start with why watch me, right? I am, if you've watched any of my streams at twitch.tv/karakazik36, if you've watched any of the videos on my channel, I'm an FPS player. I play trading card games. I play teamfight tactics. These hands move a mouse. They don't hit a bunch of buttons. I need to learn how to jump regularly. So why me? Why come to a channel to watch the person who's literally only played Street Fighter for 3 hours? Has played a few other fighting games very little, so that when he was in a league that never paid him, he at least looked semi-competent while he was more focused on the shooters and strategy games. So why? Why me? Why hang out with me? Why watch me play? Why go through this journey with me? Because it's actually going to be a journey. There's going to be plenty of 2xKO streamers, content on YouTube, TikToks, XYZ, the other thing, where it is just they're really good at fighting games, so here's them being good at another fighting game. It's gonna happen. Do I want to get to their level? Of course I do. It'd be amazing to get to the level of some of those people. New York Chris G, Sonic Fox, a few other pros that I don't know their names, because those are the two people that I know the best. But I'm not that. I am your average, work 9 to 5, enjoy playing video games. Riot Games produced a fighting game, and I went, you know what? It's time to actually learn. So, I would be remiss to explain more why me if I didn't say that 2xKO is the new fighting game by Riot Games. It is the game that I'm going on this journey with. And, case in point on that, every Riot Games game that has come out, except for Legends of Runeterra, I have devoted thousands of hours of my life to. League of Legends, why I initially got a computer. Teamfight Tactics, I never played Dota Auto Chess, but I got to the top 1,000 players in Teamfight Tactics early. Well, there was less players then, but I hit Grandmaster way back in the day, like set 1. And then I've been a diamond player when I've committed to the sets. Valorant, now I'm not the best at Valorant, but I've devoted plenty of hours to that game and the strategy and learning. And I plan on doing the same with 2xKO. I have very big faith and trust in Riot Games that their game is going to be very good. I am devoted to the characters that are in 2xKO because they're from League of Legends, which means I have some experience and knowledge of them. And I'm just ready to do this. And so what this video is I'm going to, talk to you for a little bit. And I'm going to show you some of my lead up to 2xKO, which I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 because that's what I got told to do to prepare to some degree. So I did put some time into that. And then I'm going to show you my start into 2xKO because I just got done with the first stream. And so to go back to why me, right? Because again, I'm a nobody. I'm in an apartment in a pink chair with a Herbie behind me, just chilling before I go to work tomorrow because that's what I have to do. But I am devoted to putting in the time I have. Now, it's not going to be 13, 14 hours a day because I can't do that, right? But the time I have, even when I'm not streaming, but if I am streaming, it'll be on stream at twitch.tv/karakazik36. I'm going to establish a schedule. I haven't gotten to that yet. I haven't streamed in a while. Or it will be in content that ends up on YouTube that I didn't stream, or just sitting by myself. And I think, as much fun as it is to watch the good people, right? It's so much fun to watch people hit touch of death combos. It's so much fun to watch people just run through ranked ladders and be like, oh, look, I hit Grandmaster in a day. They were all at our point at some point. By our, I mean mine and anyone else who's just trying fighting games. But that journey wasn't fully tracked, right? Now, that journey took a long time, and I'm here to admit it's going to take a long time. But you are going to get to see every stage of my journey. You're going to get to see me in the first 3 bot games for 2xKO before I could play casual. You're going to see me going insane because I found a combo. That probably is the most well-known thing in history, but I thought it was really cool that I had finally been like, oh, I can hit these buttons together and they work. You're going to see me in Marvel vs. Capcom talking to a chatter on my stream, explaining to me what a basic combo is in a fighting game. And hopefully, we can take this video and the videos following it, because I know it's going to be like that for a while, right? And I can show the progression, and you can enjoy the actual progression of learning the game. I equate this to watching a movie and the character has an arc and the arc ends and then the next movie starts and there's more to that arc. And you always want to get to that Robert Downey Jr. I am Iron Man snap moment. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if I'll even have that. But I want to see if I can get there. And I want to bring as many of you along for the ride as possible. So obviously, I'm a nobody. I exist in a space where there's millions of other creators. There always has been. And there always will be. Content creation is one of the biggest growing spaces in the world. But if you would give me the chance to show to you the drive and determination I have, and to come with me on what I hope is a very, very good journey, I would appreciate it. Like I said, this first video, I'm going to show you me learning in training mode, not only in Marvel vs. Capcom, but doing some basics in 2xKO. So I hope you enjoy. If you do, I do have to say, please do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe. It helps way more than you know. Any engagement is good engagement. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you go on this journey with me as I continue to learn and prepare myself to actually be a name in the fighting game space. So apparently the audio from this Twitch stream just didn't actually record. But I do want to talk about what's going on here, because really the basis of this video is watching me figure out basic combos and trying to find some stuff that my fingers can understand. So this whole clip is right now just me learning how to 1, 2, 3, well basically 1, 2, up 3 to get a knock up. And then there's going to be a period in time in here where I'm just doing quarter circles, which is these fireballs that you see. When I was, trying to learn on Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I did not understand that there aren't actually like quarter circle movements in this game, in 2xKO, at least not that I've learned. It could be that I'm just looking at the wrong move list right now and I'm looking at the basic ones. But, like, I haven't seen anything that requires a quarter circle. It actually feels a little bit easier. But now you can see I'm starting to get into trying to just go for 1, 2, up 3 follows, which is literally the most basic air juggle in the entire game, right? And Marvel vs. Capcom is the most basic air juggle. In 2xKO, it's the most basic air juggle, which you will see even on my switch from Marvel vs. Capcom to 2xKO. I've gotten a little bit better at understanding how that works. For some reason, I felt the need to look at my controller settings to then just whiff a bunch. And then in a moment here, what you're going to see is something that I haven't started on 2xKO yet, but I do need to start doing very, very soon, which is I'm going to start not looking at the screen. Because I've learned that the way my brain processes, I take input delay as a very real thing. And when I'm watching a screen, I try to input as the actual moves are coming out, which is causing me to be slow on a lot of my inputs. It's also causing me to mash a small amount, which obviously we don't want to be doing. So I'm just, continuing to work through this combo line, which is really the whole point of playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was so I could just do combo lines and have an understanding of what goes on. I thought I was going to actually look up earlier, but apparently I didn't at the moment. So, like, this whole training part, right? This whole episode really is kind of a training montage of me just sitting in training mode, which I've kind of learned is where a lot of time gets spent, especially early on in fighting games. Like, yeah, I could go play a bunch of games against other people, but if I just get run over and destroyed, I'm not really going to want to keep playing, right? But if I'm in training mode and I'm learning things and I'm starting to hit things more often, that's when I'm like actually really interested in seeing what I can do. And truthfully, like, I don't know, but I've been enjoying my time just sitting in training mode. I mean, the stream that I said I finished today, my first 2XKO stream, we were in training mode for basically the whole thing except for doing the computer fights at the beginning. But here we go. Now we're at the, I look away from my screen and look how I hit the combo that I'm going for instantly. I hit the buttons immediately because I'm not looking at the screen, so I'm not adjusting for input lag. Now I'm going to miss it a few times, obviously, because I'm still learning. But, like, there it is. That's actually the full form of the combo. That's the wrong one. But, like, notice how I'm getting combo hits more often because now I'm not looking at input lag and I'm actually buffering all of my moves. That is probably the first biggest thing I learned. And now I'm laughing because I'm talking to chat. I really wish that I had the audio for this, but it's something that I've learned going forward is understanding that I just need to trust my muscle memory and not look for the game to show me what I'm supposed to be doing that's right. So I'm doing it some more. We're going to end Marvel vs. Capcom now, and then I'm going to show the two combos that I worked on figuring out. I don't even know if they're good combos, but there are two that I enjoyed. We did land on playing Darius and Vi in 2XKO, so show you some of that, and then that'll be it for this first video on the long journey ahead. It was right here. I'm dumb. So, down medium, down heavy, forward heavy. Alright. Hold on. I mean, it's a very basic combo, but it doesn't take a bar. Hold on, do I finish it with a level 1? Get the knock and then level 1? Alright, so I think it's... Can I level 2 out of that? Does level 2 hit? It does. Okay. There has to be an assist with this, though. There's no way there isn't. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Is there a neutral grab? There is. Alright, what if it's... Can I neutral grab off of that? Oh, I can! I want to check damage. I hit the wrong button. I think I whiffed. So 3, 5, 3. Okay, so it is just more. Oh, wait, what? I dashed the wrong way. Why am I dashing away? I guess I should hold towards the whole time. Not what I wanted. Oh, that's why. I need to finish that with level 2, right? So it's... That was level 1. So it needs to be level 2. So it's this, this, this. So it's 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, special 1. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, special 1. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, special 1. 1, 2, special 2, and then... Oh, I grabbed there. I don't think this hits. Oh, it does. I whiffed.